Hello guys, today I was planning to show you how to configure the latest one ArduCopter Mega software with the quads, because there has been some discussion on how to do it, so I will show it how to do it properly. Okay, what we need first, we need to have a USB cable which is connected to my laptop, radio, this is the Turnigy radios, and naturally we need to have a quad. This is the one of those quads that we are making those ready assembled quads, and for this one quad it's never been powered up, so this is the first time I will be putting the power on the whole system and showing how to configure. Okay, first let's go and plug it in. There we are. And then I can go in here and let's see. Yep. It seems that we are in the flight mode. So let's go and there is on the IMU board. On the IMU board there is that small switch. This one switch defines that are you in the flight mode or are you in the CLI mode. So if you're getting this kind of a screen or similar kind of a screen, because it always depends on the software version that what you are using, the display, this one displaying here might be changing a little bit, so pay attention on that one. Anyway, you will know when you are in a CLI mode and you will know when you are in a flight mode. Now we are in a flight mode, so I will go and change the switch position. Then I go and reboot my APM like that. Now we are in a CLI mode, just like we see the entering interactive setup mode. So let's go and first go to setup. Setup is one of the most important thing, and when you're doing factory resets or whatever, you are updating a new software version, always remember to do factory reset. So let's reset. Yes, and done. Okay, now go to set to again. Setup, and then we can make it to be level. One of the most important things is that you have to define that what is the normal level for the quad. So let's put it on stable table, level on the table. And I have this kind of a nice little device that I can measure, is it level or not. Put it over there. Not totally stable. Do I have anything to put under the leg? Just a little bit. Okay, let's use this one. I need to have some more on the other one leg. Now it's level. The bubble shows that it's totally level. So now it's safe to say, go in here in a serial monitor and say level. On this point, do not touch at all your ArduCopter, because if you're going and touching on this point, then you will be messing up it badly. Alright. Radio. That's next important thing. Switch the radio on. Do we have a light on a receiver? No, we don't have a light on a receiver. Most probably this is because we have the new one, 1.4 ArduCopter Mega boards, and it doesn't provide anymore as a default power on this rail, this RC rail. You have to upload the power from the battery, DAC or whatever. So let's turn it a little bit, and then I connect the power. Yes, when you're having this kind of a sound coming out from your motors, it means that none of those ESCs are calibrated. So we have to calibrate them, but first we have to calibrate the radio. Do we have a radio signal now? Now we have a radio on a receiver. This is just one of my test receivers, so it's a little bit shaky. Okay. So we are in setup, radio. Now let's take the radio. We can see in here you have this one text that move all the controls. So let's move them all around like this, slowly, no rush. All the buttons, every button what you have, it's always good to move them all. That and that. Okay, now radio should be calibrated, so I can hit enter. Now, there. And we can easily see that ArduCopter Mega also received all those channel PWM pulses, because they are different looking on the channel view. Just like channel 3, which is a throttle, it says that my minimum throttle is 1077 and the maximum is 1905. Okay, good. Now that we have radio also configured, you have to configure radio before you start configure your ESCs and throttle values. So let's go again. Setup. There we go. Setup. And this is the point that if you have your propellers connected, take them out. You don't want to have a propellers when you start playing with the ESC calibration, because on some cases the motors might start spinning fast when you're doing the calibration, and if you have a propeller connected, you know, it hurts. So take your propellers out. Battery is not connected on this point, and then we can just start motors. My throttle is now at minimum, and when we're doing the calibration, when you start with the calibration, when you connect the battery, and if you have the throttle in maximum, the ESCs, they will make the normal voice for rebooting, and after that they will make too long beep beep, and then you know that the maximum throttle has been calibrated. So at that point, just lower down the throttle and it will give you the final beep, which is like a final confirmation that everything is okay. I will show it now. So motors. Now we have motors. Basically motors are armed, but because battery is not now connected, nothing happens. So let's go first of all. Full throttle. Connect the battery and listen to the voice of the ESCs, what they make. There's a 2 beep beep, and now we just go down. And there was the long one beep, to saying that ESCs are now calibrated. And if you now push some throttle, all the motors would start spinning. Yeah. And this is the time also when you can test and look that if all the motors are they spinning on a right speed. You can hear it, you can see it, that they are spinning on same speed, about same speed.